Right, welcome back, guys, to another Football Manager 2022 episode with our Gloucester City career. As you know from the last episode, guys, we managed to beat Guiseley in the fourth qualifying round for the FA Cup. So we're in the first round of the FA Cup, although the draw hasn't been made yet. Hopefully we can get a really low side so we can progress as far as possible. Well, as far as we ever have, to be honest. Right, okay, that's interesting. Assistant manager David Williams has been asked to attend the press conference in place of manager. One Football chose a probing subject to focus on, with a journalist asking, "Do you worry about a bad result that damages morale?" And Williams endeared himself to the room with a warm smile before saying, "We have to lose eventually. When we do, it'll be a big test of our collective mental strength." Perfect response. Perfect response. So, scouting updates. In this league, I don't believe in the future players as 16-year-olds. It's easier, especially when we have money like we do, to just buy the players that are already in that ability, unless the club asks me to progress those people. Now, this is very, very interesting, and I'll tell you why. Our squad for defensive centre backs, we're currently playing with Jordan Thompson. Morrison's potential 3 stars. Again, not good enough. Defensive centre Semple we're playing with, currently 3.5, potential 3.5. He was potential 4, so it's dropped, but whether that'll change, I don't know. And then Jordan Thompson's our other one at 3.5 stars. So we play them too, but we don't have anybody else really that steps in. We have got other players that can play there, in somebody or other. But I reckon he's worth a pop. For 24 years old as well, already accomplished at 3.5 stars. I think we're going to buy him. Going for that as well. Okay. All right. Anyway. B plus. Yeah, again, the youngsters, I just, whilst I like the idea of it, I think you can just buy them already accomplished in those positions. And that isn't one of them. Right, so the next one should be negotiating terms with Kunde's offer. Start negotiations. Okay. Currently at Derby. If you feel that that's the case, then great. You know you're not going to be a star player. You are going to be an important player. Oh, he wants to be a star player. Okay. Let's talk about contract then. You don't really want to pay other players more than that. If we bump the agent fee up to £4 and put him up to 30 grand. Don't want this stuff on here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. No, I don't want that on there. There we go. So we've got him, even though he wasn't sure about coming to us. But yeah, that's okay. It's pretty good. First round draw. Who are we going to get then? Let's see. Gloucester. And we get a League One in Charlton. At home as well. It is a shame. It's a shame they're not the other way round. Because whilst we don't need the money, but it would have been good to go to a big club. Yeah. Love it. Love it. We don't need to see the rest of that crap. Kidderminster match has been rearranged for our game against Charlton. Charlton's going to be tough, guys. If we was to turn that up, that would be amazing. There we got a couple of games now in 4 days. We're going to get these both done in this episode, guys. So stick around and let's get in this and get it done. Jordan Young's not ready. Dawson, 45 minutes of action. I think we'll leave him another game. So team selection then. There's not really a lot we can change here, although he is back. So I am half tempted to change him for Mensah and then swap them back again because, wow. So Ashford on the left. What are these roles? So was I always playing him wrong then? Because I think I had that highlighted and then had him as a wide target forward in support for that position. Maybe I did. Maybe I did have it wrong. But we're playing him on the left, so we need to play him as a wide target forward. Wide target forward on the left. And support. Okay, I don't know what that's going to do. In the site winger attack for Kamomia. I'm glad he's back. So we're good. I think we're good. We haven't signed that midfielder yet. Boateng needs to pick his shit up because he's been poor the last 2 games. So his rating's dropping slightly. Currently Ashford's on 7 goals, which is really, really good. Klowski needs to sort his stuff out, otherwise I'll replace him. He's dropped from, I think it's 4 stars to 3 since we've had him. It's not like he's not getting the service because all the blokes are doing really well, especially this guy getting the ball in there. I mean, he's almost on a fucking an 8 rating, up 2.5 stars. You just can't beat that. That's really, really good. So yeah, we're going to get into this, guys. Let's see if we can win this league game. That's okay. That's okay. So we need to go out there and impress me. You've been doing it. No reason why you can't continue to do it. So let's encourage this team. And the highlight early on is with us in the first 2 minutes. With Galvin pressing forward on the left side, you better get back into position. Thompson back to Galvin. To Ashford. And Sheaf. Is he going to play that killer ball? No, he's not. He's played it backwards. To Ashford. Boateng. Boateng's got this ability and he's done it again. Although Sheaf was roaming. And Ashford again. He's up to 8 goals already this season. That's a great assist, but Ashford is absolutely playing out of his skin, and I don't think I can see myself replacing him anytime soon. Sheaf with the ball in. McCloskey, oh, it didn't quite fall to him. Oh, there's a free kick anyway. 20 minutes have passed, guys. We're away at 5 and we're 1-0 up. Filed, I should say. Was it filed or filled? No, filled. Boateng on the ball. Galvin. Rashford in the box again. Galvin, he crosses it in. Oh, he's forced a brilliant save. They're still with us on the highlight with Sheaf taking the corner. Boateng's come in and he's headed it over the bar. Oh. I don't think he scored for us yet, actually. I don't think he has. So half time and it's sort of a dull, really 1-0, but I know they can go out there and do better, and that's what we want them to do. We want them to press it. Let's just bring that down a little bit. Let's be more disciplined. Be disciplined but positive. I think we need to be positive. Come on then. 1.67 XG. We shouldn't be losing this game. We shouldn't even be drawing it. Get across there. Kwame. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, he's just come back from injury and he's just hit the bar. free kick. Sheaf taking this. Oh, I thought it was going in there, but it's gone for the bar. That. I think we need to. We're looking a little bit. I think we're going to play McClure back there. Again, Boateng's not doing it, and this is starting to frustrate me a little bit. 7 dead for Fryer's nervous. Why is Fryer nervous? He shouldn't be. No, Thompson's having a good game. I think we're going to leave it at that. Really want, yeah, we want to change Ashford. He looks a bit tired. So we'll confirm those changes. 20 minutes in, and they've got. Oh, he's just hit it over the bar. I'm worried that our goalkeeper's nervous, and he looks nervous. I'm not so sure why he should be. Change that back to more expressive. Encourage the team again. Balance it out a little bit. The last thing we want to do is draw a game now and blemish the record, especially against quite a poor side, really. 5 minutes injury time is not very reassuring for me. McCloskey's come in. Oh, it's over the bar. And the highlight's still going. Are they, or are they playing it out to the whistle? It's over. The highlight's still with him. I'm worried. Oh, well done. It was just a highlight for the game. So it was only 1-0, but is it worth complaining? No. We've won again. Although I am a little bit worried that the guys are not feeling it. So we have won that game, guys. And just to show you the schedule, we have won all those games. And we've let 1 goal in against Gateshead. Our next game is against AFC Telford, and we are playing that in this episode, guys. So stick around, and I'll be right back for the start of that game. And we're back, guys, for the match versus AFC Telford in the Vanarama National League North. Nothing really happened between the games. They've just been sort of filtering through and going through different things. There was no players that stepped up onto the list to purchase. I'm gonna take him out and put Carroll in. I need him to understand that he needs to put his finger out, otherwise he's going to end up in a mess. And I'm half tempted as well to drop McCloskey because he hasn't been doing what he should be, and put McClure in. Dawson's back, but not in my choices right now. This is where I struggle. I don't want to upset the team by not playing these people. Although we've got an issue here in the fact that I'm wondering if we put Dawson on and then put Sheaf in for Sayer. Because they're tired, look. I mean, you can clearly see they're tired. We put Katsumoku in. And Jack James. Which, I don't know, maybe we're pushing our luck a little bit. But I think we need to do something. Wing back defence. This might bite us in the ass, guys, and I might be pushing my luck, but I think it's something that we need to experience. No nonsense centre back. Defend. That's what it was, wasn't it? Yeah. Carroll's not a box-to-box midfielder, I don't believe. He is. Well, he's a ball-winning midfielder. So we need to change that. Was it defend or support? Yeah, defend. Okay. So again, I don't don't like to do it, but ball in a midfielder in defence as well. And we've put McClure up here as well, which is probably messing about. Poacher on 2-star. Again, he's dropped. And the reason why he's dropped is because I haven't been playing him. But he's a poacher in attack. So we're going to go with that because they are fitter. And this is what happened. This is the problem in this league. When you play the games so close together, your people are really tired. We can bring them on at half time or the early second half. We don't need to worry about it too much. But that's okay. We can go with that. Let's see how we get on. Ideally, we need to be winning this one, guys. We need to keep the momentum up, really. Go out there and impress me. Show me what it's all about, guys. And then let's get this one. To encourage that team. I'm hoping that they step up now because they haven't been getting in the side and they're just coming back from injuries or they're just not. They've been fringe players. I'd like to think that they can do something. I'd like to think that they want to prove themselves so they can get inside. Trouble is, when you drop him from playing like 3 or 4-star players in and dropping them into 2 stars, 2.5 stars, it does cause problems, and you don't want to upset the team. What's a penalty? Change player. I know Dawson's penalties are spot on. See, now we've just brought him back and he's already taken a penalty and his penalty taking is 13. And he scored. That's a good goal, 1-0. That's actually worked out really nicely for us. He's come back from injury. He's not my choice midfielder because of Boateng and Sheaf. And he scored his game back, albeit as a penalty. Bergkamp's going to have to come off soon. He's not... I don't think he's going to play the full second half, that is for sure. This is it across to Ashford. Galvin inside the box. Carroll, who's took a dig. Oh my God, what a goal. He smashed it in the top right corner. Wow. Hell of a goal. Wow. I really don't understand what I'm doing right here, guys, but everything seems to be working out nicely. I don't like saying that. That seems a little bit... It's always recommended, but it almost seems like you're beating down on them after they're smashing it into them. You know what I mean? Fryer. Galvin. Don't lose it there. Samuku to Ashford. To Bergkamp. On back again. Carroll to Bergkamp. Now the moves happening. Ashford. And then it's Galvin again. Fantastic. Carroll. Oh, on to... Oh, it's a great goal to Kawamia. Kawamia just come across from that there. That's a good goal. 3-0. Don't think we can lose this now. Yeah. We brought on Sheaf instead of Bergkamp. Should take the strain a little bit. Do that. Do want to bring on 2 other players though. I don't really want to leave it as it is. I've given him a chance. See now, got this issue with Ashford. I'm not achieving anything by doing that. Although he is right. Our sub choices are not that good. What if we won't bother? 6.6 rating. Take him off and mix it up that way. Galvin down the line for Ashford to chase onto. Crosses it in. And it's gone over their heads. Comes out to Dawson now. James crosses it in. Mikowski, and he brought him on and he scored. He needed that because he's been struggling to get any good at it. He's missed quite a few chances. That is only his 5th goal this season, which doesn't sound bad, but it is for a striker. They're on the attack now, which I don't like. Oh wow. Lewis Bryan scored from no man's land, and that's the 2nd goal we've let in this season. Wow. Okay. Be more disciplined. Balance it out. And encourage that team. Carroll to Thompson. Puts it straight forward to Mikowski, who's through, and he scored again. So we brought him off for the first half, giving him some minutes in the second half, and he scored 2 goals to go 5-1 up against AFC Telford. Wow. All I can say, guys, is this is going a hell of a lot better than I wanted it to. Which is great. Fantastic. That was a great win for us, and they're all motivated and all doing really well. I think when you get to a certain point, in the league, and then they end up thinking, hang on a minute, what were you doing here? We're actually smashing it. But yeah, just before we end this episode, guys, I do just want to show you what, just to back up what we did. We didn't change, because whilst we're using this, the full in-game editor, or the FM in-game editor, all we did was just change the club finances, which is this. That's all we did. We didn't do anything else to our team. Whilst that doesn't sound like we did a lot, that is massive. Don't get me wrong. Putting this sort of budget in, I mean, look, we've only spent like 1.8 million or something like that since we've been doing the thing, and that's adding coaches, adding scouts, doing all that sort of stuff. We're currently only spending 43 grand with a 5 million wage budget. We've got a scouting budget of 5 million. We haven't changed anything but this in this game. We haven't changed any squad players. We haven't changed any attributes. For example, let's go to somebody who's just Jordan Young, for example. His history. He's been at Gloucester since I took over. He was free. He came in last season. His overview stat. I could have changed all this. You can edit all of this. All of their stats. You can just change it, put it all up to 20 if you want it. And it sort of gives them sort of a boost that makes them play really well. I haven't done any of that. I'm using standard coaching. I'm not updating the coaches. I'm not, they're not recommending players that are unrealistic or anything like that. Everything else is normal, but the finances is the thing that isn't, and that is just what this series is, guys. It's not a serious one. We will do a serious one. Whether or not we'll do that with Gloucester or not, I don't know. I have already started one with Tottenham, so I might release that one as well. Because we did actually get sacked in the beta on Tottenham. I made some really, really poor choices at the start of the season because of my inexperience of playing the game for such a while. But yeah, as you can see, we're working within the wage budget, which is, we're going to do that anyway. We're not going to spend 5 million a week for sure. They're delighted about reaching the playoff. Currently, our status is that we are, because we're top. We had to reach the first round minimum of the FA Cup. We've done that, so they're happy. If we go past that, they'll be delighted. The FA Trophy, whilst not important, excuse me, guys, if we was to go on and win it or do well in it, then they would be loving that as well. If we do this early, I'm not sure what happens here. And to become an established national Vanarama team, I'm hoping we get promoted next season as well. That's what we're going to be aiming for. But we'll see. Just wanted to let you know, guys, really, and show you that that's what's going on, and we haven't done any other changes other than the money. So if you have watched up tonight, guys, and you're not already sub, please sub, leave a like and a comment. Appreciate you dropping in. Yeah, and I'll see you for the next episode.